You know how you have different advisors giving you different opinions at different points in time? And it's up to you to siphon through all those opinions to make intelligent financial decisions, and you become financially paralyzed? What I do is utilize a unique process that stress tests, examines, verifies the opinions you're getting mathematically so you make intelligent financial decisions based on facts, not opinions.
Where do I sign?
You got it. So you see the differentiating factor?
Sure.
There's my 30-second commercial, and we'll expand on this. So we know how to do it, we know why we do it. Now, when we started this company, Paul, who's my mentor, you guys, those of you who sign up on coaching, would meet Paul. Paul's a 6th-degree black belt in martial arts, and 37 years old, a lot younger than I am, and really got me through some tough times in life. And those of you, I've shared my stories before, no one dropped me off at the top of the mountain, all right? When I started in this business in 1984, I was almost in jail for assault and battery for somebody. I was getting married, and this particular person had an affair with my wife-to-be. In 1986, I was on welfare because I had a hospital bill for anorexia nervosa for $27,000. I was making $14,000 a year. In 1993, my son died at birth in my arms. In 1996, my wife was pregnant, new wife, was pregnant, and we thought she was miscarrying. Ended up losing one child, we're having twins, and my son now, Joseph, was doing fine. In 2001, my kid brother was an FR with Guardian, dies unexpectedly from an abscess that burst in his pancreas, went into a coma. He had custody of his children, and I took custody of the children. We all have challenges and obstacles in life. It's how we overcome those challenges and create opportunities in our life. So it was a long battle. It's an uphill battle. So when Paul came to me, he said, did anybody see the movie The Secret?
Yeah.
Joe, what's The Secret about?
Law of attraction.
Law of attraction. You can attract good things and bad things in your world based on how we think. And I saw that. I always studied the power of the mind, Norman Vincent Peale, Dianetics. I mean, I studied them all. Been through more coaching programs. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in coaching programs. And they basically all say the same stuff, right? When I saw The Secret, I said, well, you can't just wish that you're going to go to President's Council or wish this and something's going to happen. So I started digging a little bit deeper, okay? And in The Secret, there's an old man, Bob Proctor. Remember Bob? Mm-hmm. And Paul came to me one day in the martial arts class and he said, Nick, you know, Bob has a school. I said, really? Where's the school? He said, Jupiter, Florida. Law of attraction. I have a home in Jupiter, Florida. I said, we must go. So we signed up. So all of a sudden, we started teaching this program free. We had friends and family, room like double the size, filling auditoriums, people coming in from all over. And all of a sudden, companies started to hire us because we were passionate about sharing what we learned. Companies began to hire us. And a short time thereafter, I was like, wow, we have something here. I don't know what it is yet. I don't have the time because I have a successful financial services business. How's this going to happen? One night in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, I pop up out of bed, and my wife says, where are you going? I said, I'm going to write. I said, what are you writing? I said, don't know yet. So I started going on the internet and started researching some of the other motivational speakers. Right? They basically all say the same thing. I said, why are we different? What makes us different? One, we really all came together for the passion. We weren't driven by the money. Because we were all successful in our own businesses. So the passion was number one. 2, for the first time, we're the only ones who put it step by step, how to. The blueprint for life. Okay? Number 3, I started reading these emails. And I saved all of them. I sat down with Meg. I said, all I need is your blessing on this. She said, why should I give you my blessing? I said, here you go, 1,000 emails from FRs and other agents and other companies of what we've done for them in their lives. So I wrote the word transformation because that word kept coming up. And I think because I was in Korea, I wrote it this way. Vertically. The book has 14 chapters in it. The word transformation has 14 chapters in it. And see, the book is a goal. President's Council is a goal. Goals don't mean anything. First time you ever heard that, right? Goals are a byproduct of who we become. President's Council is, oh, by the way, what this book stands for is a worthy ideal. It's fulfilling a purpose, like Mother Teresa or Martin Luther King. So everybody understand the difference? Goals are a byproduct of your purpose. Guardian spends so much, BRC is fantastic, technology is fantastic, LBS is fantastic. We should all be a President's Council then. We have the tools. See, companies don't get it. They think more money towards more tools. We grow from the inside. I can take anybody in this room for a period of time and make sure they get to President's Council and stay there. Because I know how to change your internal guidance system. In sports, we call it in the zone. Right? You can get in the zone just like that. At will. Okay? So I wrote the word transformation. I wrote it this way. And I said that chapter number 1 is thought. 8 of the most powerful words you will ever learn. You have the ability to choose your thoughts. Who do we allow to choose our thoughts for us?
Others.
Others, right? Other people always choose our thoughts. And we become angry, bitter, we can't perform. Right? So thoughts, you have a conscious, subconscious mind. I'm going to spend some time on this chapter. Are replacing emotional scars. We all have them. What we call paralyzing paradigms. If I'm talking to a young agent up in Buffalo, Bob Pulaski, his paralyzing paradigm is, I'm only 23, I'm too young, what do I know about this business? And no one's going to respect me because they see that I'm only 23 years old. Wow, paralyzing paradigm. Do you know this guy gave a presentation, I had tears in my eyes? And I was critiquing him and I wrote down Millionaire in the Making at a seminar that he did. And he got 17 fact finders. How do we replace those emotional scars? And we all have them. I had them when I was a little kid playing baseball. My dad, off the boat, I used to take off my hat, baseball hat, and put it on the bed. And my father would say, take the hat off the bed. I said, why? Because it's bad luck. I said, Dad, that's stupid. And then he smacked me in the back of the head. Do you know I will not let my children put a hat on a bed? That wasn't my belief, it was my father's belief and my grandfather's belief that became my belief. We all have that. See, when we're young children, my sister-in-law adopted 2 children from China. They speak perfect English. We're wired. We don't have a conscious mind as infants. We only have a subconscious mind. My parents have lived in this country for 50 years. You will not understand them if they speak English. Because their wires are crossed. We're created perfectly, but through these paradigms, through these belief systems, our wires get crossed. And they can get crossed in business, they can get crossed when it comes to health, they can get crossed in relationships. Okay? A is for levels of awareness. Most FRs, there's 7 levels of awareness. The most basic is animalistic. Most FRs live here. Animalistic is survival mode. I need to pay the bills. I have commission breath. Right? I need to make a sale. You can't function. Stress starts coming into the body when you perform at this level. The highest level is disassociation. A lot of great producers are in this level. We call it enlightenment. Disassociation is not allowing circumstances, conditions, or people affect your outcome. All great producers, guys like Tim, already know what his outcome is going to be next year or this year, correct? You already know it. He knows the reasons why he wants the outcome. He knows the reward he's going to get for the outcome. And if something's not working, he'll take a massive approach to make changes. Okay? And there's other levels in between. We all strive for the highest level. That's awareness. N is never giving up. This is a burning desire. I asked the guy that we were coaching in Boca Raton, Florida. He said, I need to make President's Council. I said, okay, why? He said, I just did. I said, why? He said, I don't know. I said, well, is it ego? He said, I guess so. I said, find out the why. His why was he wanted to donate $250,000 to his favorite charity. Do you think he made President's Council? See the difference? He knew his why. Okay? Never giving up. When you can fulfill or on path for that purpose, that worthy ideal that we're going to teach you, you get that gut in your stomach, that feeling that you're going to impact a client at that moment. Clients buy from me just because. They say, I don't even know what I bought, I just know I need to be with you.